All right, so I'm here with the $500 C10. We got to get it running. Well, that's what we're planning to do today. Here's a few things we're gonna do. We got to throw in this fan so we can keep it cool. I believe these are the converter bolts. I already have the transmission on. With the transmission, the drive shaft, all connected, it's all up. Converter, everything is on there. We just got to connect that. Waiting on the transmission pan to get delivered, so we'll throw that in when it gets here, but we're gonna start with these things. But first, I'm gonna start with the shifter. So when everything's all set up, we can just shift in the gear and whatnot and try to move it. We got the distributor on. We got spark plugs. We got everything about there. We just got to find out the power for the distributor. Right now, I'm running it off the battery just so we can get to start. But let's get to it and let's get this thing running. All right, so coming back to this C10. Yesterday, I was trying to get it started or whatnot just to see if it did anything. Charged up the battery. Battery's working fine. I got it to turn. I had a distributor. Or the distributor was there, but it needed a cap. I had this cap, but this one's broken, so it wasn't working with that. Then I went to try this one, but the distributor itself over there is broken. So I got a new one right here, which we're gonna throw in here in a second, but everything was working. I know for sure the motor's not locked up because it was turning. We just weren't getting any spark from the distributor. So let's throw this bad boy in. We should be able to start it. We're not missing really much of anything. Let me see if it starts first. If it does, I'll put the radiator so we can run it for a while, throw some more gas. So let's get to it. What I'm doing, all we need to do is get this bolt off. No. What I'm gonna do is pop this bad boy up, unplug it. That bad boy's out the way. Easy as that. This thing is disgusting. Get that dirt out of there. Put this whole son of a gun right here. Oh yeah, there we go. All right. We got something amazing in here. We got the drop shackles that just came in. The UPS guy bought them, so I'm hyped. Look at that. Got those drop hangers and the drop shackles for the rear. This is it's 4 inches. These are 2 and those are 2, so it'll be a 4-inch in the back. I want to do the 4.6, but for now 4-inch in the back will be fine. Then we could do the rest when we get all that in. But for now, let's go hit this oil. All right. We've got the oil filter on. I've drained the oil. So let's throw in the new oil. And I'll show you what we're going to do next. Let's throw this in there. We're going to need the whole thing. This old girl some love, and she's going to show us some love. New distributor, new oil and filter. Got the spark plugs on the way. We're going to be running. This thing's going to be going like a champ. For now. So I put the first spark plug in. Let's get the rest out. Wrong way. I got this one out. There's that old little nasty thing. Here's our new ones. Swap these out. We get an easier start. Look at that one. I'm gonna do that last one. I'm gonna cut to the other side. All right, final side. Let's get these bad boys out and let's get rolling. First one, you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Why are you lying to me acting like you can't? All right. Let's get this bad boy in there. All right, all new spark plugs, and connect the battery and we'll get it started. All right, so back with the C10. We did a lot. I'll show you after we finish, but for now we're gonna get this bad boy jacked up. We got the jacks, we got those to put behind the rear tires, but we got a 350, a turbo 350 right here, the converter and all. So we're gonna throw this bad boy on so we can start moving it around. All right, got that bad boy jacked up. Push this transmission under. Jack. There. This is where it needs to be. Perfect. All right. Move that thing out the way. Let me go get the jack. All right, so let me show you what we did. You see down there, we got the drive shaft on. Let me see, let me get more under here. Transmission, if you could see that. We got the whole drivetrain on, it's all bolted up. I'm just waiting on that transmission pan. Let's see, transmission on, cross member on, we're good to go. Just waiting on the transmission pan to come in. And we'll bolt everything up, all right, so, and move this for now. Now, put the brackets and connect everything. Put that like that. Okay. Oh, perfect. Let me see. Should we park? That should be parked right there. Let's hope. Let me see. I had it on wrong first. Let me see if I can show you. See, it's supposed to be going that way, like that. And there's a spring that's supposed to go here. I gotta see if I can find a spring or if it's in this truck. But now this is right. So I just have everything mocked up. See, it should be like that. But we need a spring right here. So I'm gonna look for that little spring or see if I got an extra one, and I'm gonna put that bad boy on. Well, here I put the fucking speed cable. Right there, got that bad boy locked in. Waiting on the transmission. I'll pop this one off here in a few. I got a few bolts there, but got everything good so far. Put a little cotter pin there, but let me look for this spring and I'll get back to you. Everything connected. I've got the cotter pin in, the bolt in, spring or not. I believe it to be all correct. Let's try it at the column. Trying to key forward. It's reverse, neutral, drive. And it goes in one more. I believe it to be good. I'll just make sure to hold the brake when we start it, but let's go get those transmission bolts in. Put on this fan so we can keep everything cool. Put that on for now. Get this one in there. All right, so I didn't get to record much of doing the transmission bolts because I have to really get in there, but got the fan on as you saw. I'm gonna take a bracket from the other C10 I have just so this holds up. But we got the fan shot on and just zip tied it together for now. So that's all good there. Everything engine wise is good to go. Transmission wise, I actually put on the converter bolts, which are right here. I'm gonna clean them up in a second. And I need to look for the transmission mount. If I don't have one, I'll go get one. Still waiting on the transmission pan, but other than that, I mean, we're set to go so far. We're looking good. All right, so I hope you're able to see what I mean, but I got the converter bolt in. I should have cleaned them out before I put the converter in, but it's okay. Put a little buster in there and just moving the bolt back and forth to loosen all the rust up in there. But it's going, I'm just going slowly so I don't mess it up. transmission lines are in. All right. The pan and the gasket. Let's go throw this bad boy on. Let's get to it. Alright, all good down here. Transmission pan on. Let's throw some transmission oil in this bad boy now. We've got the transmission pan, brand new. Drive shaft, the 350 transmission. Transmission lines, if you can see those, they're connected. They got the converter and the flex plate together. All right, so the last one you saw, put the transmission on, we got a distributor and all that good stuff. So this old girl is ready to run, she's ready to move, but